Hey everybody, Karen from Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So this is a little sneak peek into a message that the lead team gave us in the Spirit Circle on July 20th, 2026. So I think I'm going to play this, so you're going to see it a couple days later. Okay. I wanted you to hear what the message, if you're not in the Spirit Circle, I wanted to introduce it to you, but I wanted mostly for you to hear what the messages were for this month because I find them very powerful. And the only thing that won't be, so that's about 20 minutes long, I think. And at the end of the video, I do describe to you what is going to be changing with the Spirit Circle levels. I'm actually going to be adding a level and the prices are going to change. So if you get into the Spirit Circle now before August 17th, 2026, you'll lock in a founding member's price permanently. And then on August 17th, 2026, we are going to be raising the prices. But if you join now, or if you're in there now, your price stays the same. Or if you want to move up a level, like you'll hear what I'm offering. You'll have to stay to the end to hear the new level that we're going to be offering soon. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be Karen's playground, but it's going to be a no holds bar sort of like, let's chat. We're going to chat about stuff that's going on in the world and figure out together how we work through that. So, okay, so enjoy this message from the lead team. You're going to actually hear what the 3 messages were for the month from the lead team, and then you'll get the one in real time that they gave us this week. So it's beautiful. So they're really, really helpful, and I hope it helps you. Hey, Spirit Circle. I hope you're doing well today. So we are doing our weekly reset. Believe it or not, the weeks just keep flying by. So let's do a quick review for the reset from January 6th and the reset from last week. And that was on January. Oh my God, I've said January. I was out to coffee with a friend yesterday and I said, oh, January, that we were doing something on January something. So I don't know why I keep saying January. That's very weird. July 6th and July 13th. Okay. So I just love the message, the reset that we got on the 6th. And the reminder is it was destiny life or fate life. Fated. Fate. Fated. Fated. Fated life. So you have a decision to make. And we can choose. You can choose, do you want a destiny life or a fated life? And I'm going to tell you the difference. And yes, I asked the lead team, and yes, we can choose. And then my question is, should we choose both? Is it okay to choose both? And I think yes. I mean, it's okay to do anything, really. So, but it depends on how it resonates with you. And I find that sometimes I'm living my destiny life and sometimes I'm living my fated life, depending on astrologically what's going on in the world. Sometimes I find myself nesting in my home, and that feels more like a fated life, the more safer option. And then sometimes I find myself wanting to go out and explore, and that feels more like my destiny life. So I don't think this is an and or it's not an or situation. It can be and or. So the destiny life, excuse me, the soul path, trusting the call within, life purpose, and what's true for you. The fated life is the safe option, doing the right thing, doing the expected thing, listening to opinions of others, and what other people want. You know, and now that I'm reading this in a different place of the month for me, and I think we're getting towards the end of Mercury retrograde. I know we have some shadow to go through a little bit for the next week or two, but even reading this time feels different to me. Like doing the right thing is not a bad thing. Doing the right thing sometimes. Doing the expected thing does not mean that's negative, does not mean that has to be negative. Doing the expected thing. Because we do want relationships with others. We do want to live in community with others. But it's so interesting when I read that the first time that I was like, no, I don't like having to do the expected thing or listening to opinions of others. You know, we're always listening to opinions of others to feel what's right for us. That's how we can learn. We learn from listening to other people's circumstances. You know, we don't have to go through every circumstance to learn from it. Thank God, right? Okay, and then last week on July 13th, not January 13th, the reset was potions and spells. And I wrote in my journal, the more personal a spell or potion, the better chance of a favorable outcome. And I don't think of potions and spells as like, you know, the witch, you know, mixing up, or anybody, just it doesn't have to be a witch, but you know, mixing up potions or whatever. But I underline the more personal, which really goes back to the destiny life, right? The more personal you can stir up your life, the more personal, the better the chance of a favorable outcome. If we think of the two messages together, which is kind of interesting. The next thing I wrote is you can manifest anything you wish. Again, you can manifest that destiny life, right? You are the director of your life. That's a beautiful reminder when we get too into the fated life. I think that was my challenge earlier in the month, is that I recognize that for most of my life, I did what was expected of me. And I knew I was the director of my life, but I wasn't really creating that personal potion, you know, so that I could literally manifest anything I wanted. And then I wrote, think big. That was in the message. You can have and create anything you choose. Make it your mission to craft your life. Make it your mission to craft your life. And so I think it's so interesting, these two messages, we got them both in the same month. So today is going to be an interesting one to see what today's message is, because it really is telling us, you know what, it is time. You guys have been resting. You've been taking care of yourselves. That's what they wanted us to do. Now it's our mission to craft our life. And I think they're really trying to encourage us to craft the destiny life. But I don't think we have to totally avoid the fated life, but that's just me. So my thoughts on that. Okay, let's find out what the message is. I'm probably going to stop for a little bit. My husband's going to be coming home soon, but I thought I'd get the intro to this done before he started walking up the stairs. All right. I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light. And ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the lead team collective, and our community, so it is all of the highest and purest light. Amen. Hey, lead team. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it and partnering with us. Such good partnerships we have. I love it. Okay, so lead team, we really appreciate your messages as always. We can see the thread for the month, kind of the theme for the month. Do you have something, well, either related to that or anything really? What do you think is, you have a message for us of what's in our best interest for this coming week? Yes. Okay, very good. Oh, there's a bird. We have a balcony right here, and spiders, you know, I sweep them off every once in a while, but they live up there. And the birds come in though, and you know, they're coming in for lunch right now. So I probably shouldn't sweep them off too much, because the birds know where to find them, you know. They don't bother me really. I sweep them off if they're like, I'll sweep them down if they're on my chair and stuff, but okay, we haven't been getting out there too much. Oh my gosh, we live across the street from a lake. We don't live on a lake, but we live across the street from a lake. And this lake, there's a couple times in the summer, usually just one time, where there's these gnats that they hatch, and they just fill the air. It's just weird. It's just weird. But like they get all over our screens and we're like, okay, but they only last 24 hours. So it's not like this huge, but you just can't go out. You can't open the doors. I think we're on our 4th hatching this summer. So not normal, the 4th hatching. I mean, you literally walk out and you're like, ah, but they don't land on you. They just, you have to keep your mouth closed. They don't land on you. They don't bite. They're just, and it is so weird because by our, like where I work out, it's like a strip mall. It's an express workout place. And the gnats, it's across the street from the lake too. The gnats they just die. Like 24 hours, they just die. There'll be piles of them just lined up. Like you have to sweep them. It's crazy. That is how many gnats there are. But we're on our 4th hatching for the summer. Okay. Ooh, Spirit Animal Oracle. Let me see. We haven't used that one for a while. Lead team. I get all serious. Lead team. Do you want to use the Spirit Animal Oracle? Yes. Oh, yay. Okay, let me go grab it real quick. Okay, so love it. The Spirit Animal Oracle. This is one of my really early ones. Colette Baron Reed. So good. It's so pretty and super thick. I have a feeling they printed this before like AI, but then again, probably not. Maybe they were using. But really cool. This is the deck that I use at the beginning of every year to decide which is my spirit animal for the year. I actually change mine, just give me a little, just for fun. But at the beginning of every year, I do it publicly with you guys now. So we've done it the last 2 years. If you haven't seen that one, it's not too late. You can still go get it. You can still listen. There might have been like 13. I don't know. Lead team gives us the ones to pick from. And then you pick, you'll intuitively pick the number. And then that will be your spirit animal for the year. So you could go get it for the next 12 months. Like go listen to that video. I'll post it at the end of this one if you want to pop in there. It could be for the next 12 months. It could be just for the next 6 months, whatever you want to do. You could change your spirit animal every month if you wanted to. That would be fun. I should maybe you guys, maybe I should add a spirit animal when we do self-care. Maybe I'll add a spirit animal. Let's do that. So we've got the stone that I add. I'm going to do a separate video on the stone that I bought. I decided I was going to start doing some shorts on some things that I like, but okay. So lead team. I'm very chatty today, apparently. I didn't know. You're the first one I'm talking to today. What is your message for this week? We're talking Monday, July 20th, 2026. What do you want us? Ooh, that one really popped out. Okay, so I got 3 here. Let me see if they wanted one of these. Okay. Oh, funny. I'm gonna crack up if it's that first one. Okay, lead team. Did you want me to read one of these cards, one of the 3? Yes. Okay, card number 1. Oh, you're funny. Yes. Card number 2. No. Card number 3. No. Okay. Can anybody guess what this will be? Spirit animal. I've talked about 2 animals, not really an animal. Can anybody guess before I pop it in the comments? That is so funny. Oh, plus the message is incredible for the messages we've been getting this month. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You just really can't. Okay, so have you made your guess? And it's an 11 card. I was just talking about 11 yesterday. All right. Spider Spirit. I mean, you guys, there are 68 cards in here. I mean, really? 68 cards. So nobody can convince me at this point ever that that something benevolent is not working with us. And does it really matter if it's lead team or whatever? No, it's a benevolent helping, it's just amazing. So spider spirit, 11. So 5 plus 6, so it's 56. 5 plus 6 is 11, so you don't reduce 11. Make your dreams real. Make your dreams real. How is that not the same message we've been getting this month? So not only did they pull out the spider, but then it's a consistent message for this month. So let's see if there's anything new. Make your dreams real. 68 cards. Could have chosen from. Okay, let me make sure there's not a reverse. You guys, I have a Band-Aid on this finger just because I picked my cuticle, and you know how cuticles get, they just go on and on, right? Bleeding. But this is a very hard finger to not have your fingerprint, because my computer, I use my fingerprint. I was like, wait a minute, I can't get my computer. Good thing I have a password, but then even just trying to flip, like this. Okay. Make your dreams real. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention. And then Spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect, because remember, we're starting our journaling challenge with the spirit guides in a week. I can't believe that's coming up. I just realized we need to plan that. So get your journal ready. So, because basically what we're doing during that challenge is, starting August 1st, is setting our intentions. We just set our intentions every day, and then we co-create with Spirit, basically. One single thread at a time. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and Spirit will take 10 toward you. So Spirit will take 10 toward you. Or you could say, I'm going to take one step, Spirit, my spirit guys, and you take the next 10 to make it a little easier for me. For the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider Spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. Again, this is exactly why we do the 30-day. It's just get really clear on your intentions, and the 30-day challenge, the way it's set up, helps you do that. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions, and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you have set in motion. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. So the protection message for Spider Spirit: are you expecting your dreams to weave themselves into reality? Are you stuck in the sticky web of weaving dreams but never following through? The sticky web, yeah. The thread of intention isn't enough to make dreams a reality unless you do your part in the weaving. Spider Spirit wants you to know that your plans will remain ephemeral unless you commit to being productive and industrious, for Spirit will not do it all for you. They'll give you the tools, but you got to take the steps, right? That's where you let them, introduce you to things. But if you're not paying attention to what's coming your way, or fear stops you from seeing it or taking the next step, then then Spirit's like, well, we tried to put it in front of you. Magic needs to be instigated, so begin to make your dreams a reality by taking action today. Not that I normally promote things in the Spirit Circle, but we are running a 60% off. I'll give it to you guys at 60% off. I'll put in the link below. Our life planning printables in July. Normally we just, in our newsletter, if you're a newsletter subscriber, you get 60% off, 50% off for everybody else. But I'll just post it below because they're really, really helpful in making your dreams a reality. And they're printables that I created. I used to sell them. I used to sell them on Etsy. I probably sold like 30,000, 40. I used to have a business on Etsy, but what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Can you release your limiting beliefs? Your dream is worthy of weaving. Today is a day to choose one small step towards your dream. Remember, Spirit is your weaving partner. You just have to be the first one to bring the thread to the loom, then continue to do your part. Very cool. Very cool. What a message. All right. I love this so much. There's a part of me that wants, I think I'll probably wait a week, obviously, because you guys are paying for these messages. I'll probably put the message out without the clearing because this just feels like one that people, I might put it out in a couple days on the public channel. I don't do that too often, but this might be a good one for, so hello, public channel. But we're going to do our clearing now. So let me, I'm going to ask Mabel to put the clearing together based on this message. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to read the clearing request, and then the lead team will do the clearing for us. But because I'm going to post this on the live channel, I just want to do a quick shout out to those who joined us tonight. Thank you for joining us. This is a video that normally goes out to the Spirit Circle, as you might have noticed from the intro. And this is the one that you get at all levels of the Spirit Circle, but it's the one that is the first level, okay? I just wanted to mention that we are going to be increasing the membership prices on August 17th, 2026, but current members stay the same. YouTube is allowing us to do that now, which is amazing. So you will be able, current members, you guys will stay at the same level, okay? I'm also adding a Coffee with Karen level where I literally will be, it's going to be like, I'm going to talk about everything. It's just going to be my playground where I can come in. I'm going to do lives. Nothing's going to be scheduled. It's going to be talking about what's going on in the world. No holds bar. I'm going to have opinions about things. We're going to talk to them. It's just going to give me an opportunity. So watch for, I don't have the level ready today, but I'm going to start it at $7.99. That's going to be above. So this way, only people in the Spirit Circle who want that conversation will get it. So if you don't want it, then you'll stay at the lower level because only people at the higher level tier will get everything that we do in the Spirit Circle. So the path, the practice, and then Coffee with Karen. But if you want Coffee with Karen at $7.99 on August 17th, we are bumping it to $11.99. So you will always stay at $7.99 and get everything in the Spirit Circle, including the practice, the reset, lifetime. Now, if you cancel, you would have to pay the higher price and come back later. You'd have to pay the higher price. But so we wanted to give all of our current members an opportunity to get in at the $7.99 price for Coffee with Karen if you wanted to. And then, like I said, it's going to go up because it's just something it's going to be a smaller part of the community. And I want people to feel really safe and comfortable in there to explore what's going on with humanity. And that I can just, we can all have a voice in there and it's going to be private. So, so I'm not looking to have thousands of people in there, So, anyways, thank you for allowing me to take that little break. So if you're here on the public channel, welcome, and I will see you tomorrow night.